It's always good to watch you on TV, even when you're not on our show. I just love watching you on TV. That was a really extraordinary moment, and it's a shame for journalism, but you did the veterans proud in this country. So I want to start with this audit we mentioned at the top. You knew this was coming. You've been on top of it. You talked about it brilliantly during your confirmation hearing, but VA had a hard time for a long time counting for just basic dollars, right?
They have, and y'all have been such a good to be on top of this and following it. Look, this was frankly came down to more or less a political, I would just almost call it an extortion toward the end last year, because it came out between the time of the hearings and the appropriations process and the end of the year, run up to a shutdown. And so they just basically had no real accountability for what they're doing. The money, they wasn't sure where to get it. And so all of a sudden they just started asking for money in vast amounts. And the IG report simply confirms what most of us knew, was that they shouldn't have ever been asking for it. There was an overreach in what they were doing, but it shows something deeper, John. Now, this is what I want to talk about that I've been dealing with for about 6 weeks now. It's just a very a department that is so bureaucratically bogged down that it has trouble doing its main mission, and that is taking care of veterans. And that's why we're actually working very hard to streamline processes, to get better help in place, and to have budgets and numbers that we can be accurate. I promised the Senate when I was confirmed that I would never send a witness to the Hill that did not have proper answers. In fact, I lived up to my word. Just a few weeks ago, we had a hearing that was going to happen, and I couldn't give the answers that we needed to give to I believe it was to the House in that time. And so we pulled back the hearing until I could get that answer to them. I keep my word, and folks, I'm keeping my word to the veterans. We're going to spend your money wisely, and we're going to do it on veterans getting the health care they need and the benefits they've earned.